You know, bro, if you don't want to do the video today, I understand.
No, no, no. I promised my dad I'd keep my same routine.
I got you. You know what time the surgery is again?
I don't know. It's supposed to be over sometime in the second quarter, but you never know. Could run longer.
That is true. You know what you want to talk about for the video?
No, I'm just gonna wing it. Talk about how I'm the best, we're gonna win, like and subscribe, blah, 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 all that.
Normal stuff, huh?
Normal stuff.
Yeah, so, Jokic isn't just an MVP. He's one of the greatest offensive centers of all time.
Yeah. Once he gets the ball in his hands, he's gonna make something happen.
His decision-making is elite, and he's one of the greatest passers in the history of our game. The second you make a mistake, he pounces.
Yeah, if his three ball is falling, it might be curtains for us.
Right, right. So we need to make him uncomfortable from the first possession. Front him in the post, deny the entry pass.
Maximum effort every play. I got
And
it.
you've got to talk. You've got to talk. He'll pick apart doubles if we don't rotate. Hesitate on the switch and you're dead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm ready to get after it. And I'll make sure our guys know they got to give it everything they got.
Attaboy.
I'll see you out there, coach.
Sports presents the NBA Monday Night Basketball. It's coming right up. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. All right, a chance to check out stats for Walker Kessler.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. Hardaway is out there with Murray. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. And for Utah, Markkanen and Kessler man the post positions. Then it's MP. Then it's George. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2-guard spot. Coach, this is a game we always look forward to. A pair of conference rivals going head-to-head, toe-to-toe. It should be a beauty.
Well, Kevin, you know, this is the NBA at its best. No need to hype this one up. This matchup provides its own hype, and you can hear the fans are as hyped up as we are.
And for the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Tonight, MP goes up against Nikola Jokic, who's won multiple MVPs, and he's gunning for another. I asked MP, how can you stand out as the more valuable player to your team? MP said, win the game. Joker's going to be Joker. He's going to do what he does, but at the end of the day, it's all about that dub.
It's always got to be wins. Hard to argue with his logic there. And we thank you for the report. Here's Murray, following the basket by MP. Murray finds Jokic. Kicks it out to Johnson. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so, MV will bring it up for the Jazz. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control, they never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Great focus from Hardaway. Draws the foul and completes the play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
And Stan, Utah has been all about basketball up until last year. The Jazz, the only major professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah. Well, Aaron Gordon able to use all his athleticism on that.
Kessler setting the pick for MP. And he drives in, and MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. George against Murray. Stolen by Kessler. In transition, here come the Jazz. Larkin in a screen on Johnson. Now, MP. Coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. And Kessler throws it down.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
Outside Hardaway. On the wing, Gordon. He is guarded by Markkanen. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Denver needs to get off his shot. Hardaway from outside. So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against the Pelicans. Picked by Markkanen. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Murray looking around. Outside Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Stolen by Kessler. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Now here is George. Defended by Gordon. Here's MP. 8 points for him. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here is Hardaway. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Johnson. Trying to end the drought. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Markkanen a screen on Johnson. MP finds Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
The Nuggets trail by 7. George with the steal. For the finish. And it's George finishing it off.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Murray against George. Here's Gordon, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Gordon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, contested or not, I like it when Aaron Gordon is around the basket.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Murray after the basket by Utah. Over George. Murray, no good. Utah leading by 9. MP passes to Markkanen. That one falls.
It is really hard to defend Markkanen at 7 feet. The blend of size and skill is incredible.
Denver making a switch here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the...
Team's changing it up here. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Watson. Denver passing it around. Over MP. And the rejection by MP. Murray for three. MP grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
So on the floor for Denver, Jamal Murray is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Peyton Watson. It's Najee in a power forward. Drops in the breakaway layup. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Murray dishes to Valanciunas. Shoots over Nurkic. The Nuggets with another miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
MP passes to Nurkic. And stolen by Murray. Watson with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Yeah, the combination of size and scoring ability Markkanen possesses is special, which is why he draws so many fouls.
And the Jazz making a change here. Kessler's checked in. Now here's Murray, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Back to Watson. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6 to the inside. Here's Jokic and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. And the Nuggets making a change here. Others checked in. Shot from the inbound. And another miss by Denver. And so MV will bring it up for the Jazz. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter, but I think he's at his best when he gets into the paint. MP outside to the paint, and Kessler throws it down.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Now here's Brown. 8 points his last outing. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on MP.
Well, you know, a great thing about Jokic is the cohesion he brings to the team. His ball movement and teamwork are contagious.
Jazz leading by 19. Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
George is checked in for Collier. Now, here's Jokic. On the wing, Johnson. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
No, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. MP with a screen on Murray. Pass to Sensabaugh. Off target from three-point range. The Nuggets trail by 20. Jokic kicks to Murray. Back to Jokic. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. MP, no good. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Markkanen against Johnson. Pass to Hardaway. Gordon with the screen for Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season. Here's Sensabaugh. Hardaway with the steal. Murray finds Hardaway. Johnson sets the screen for Hardaway. Johnson outside. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz leading by 20. MP with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Back to MP. Markkanen a screen on Johnson. MP passes to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, he's known primarily for his shooting, but don't be fooled. Markkanen is more than capable of finishing strong.
The Nuggets shooting 43% from the field. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, MP.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Now here's Johnson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Now let's check in with Allie and see what she has for us on MP. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Well, I'm told MP's father is going in for a medical procedure that will hopefully alleviate some of the cardiac problems that he had been facing. I asked MP about the surgery, and he said, quote, "It's a bit weird to be playing while he's under the knife, but honestly, I could use the distraction. I am sure that everything will be okay with the surgery. Fingers crossed." Back to you guys.
Absolutely. Our thoughts and prayers going that direction. My goodness, a lot for him to process. Now, here's MP. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Johnson, good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. The drive by MP. It's hauled in by Jokic.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
And Utah has possession. Denver getting their last shot to go. MP passes to Markkanen. Johnson outside. Pass to Hardaway. Now here's Watson. And here's Jokic. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. 15 seconds left to play in the first half. To the middle. Kessler with the bucket. Kessler's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Kessler is so smart down there. Focuses on taking high percentage shots within his range.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Utah Jazz. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We come back right after this.
Welcome to halftime. First order of business, catching up on the injuries around the league.
Hard to play the same way without Zion Williamson's overwhelming physicality. You know, the way he challenges defense on the interior, you got to collapse against him.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Denver Nuggets.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who had...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape was just destroying the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
Markkanen and Kessler man the post position. Then it's George. Then it's MP. And it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. Outside Gordon. Murray against George. Murray the pass to Jokic. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 6th rebound on the night. They get it again. The second effort. And Markkanen lays it up and in. Markkanen's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Murray outside. Here's Jokic. Gordon for 3. Rebound, Utah.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that
position. And MP throws it down.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Jokic kicks to Hardaway.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's MP, and he finishes nicely on the way. MP's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
George against Murray. Pass to Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Johnson. 8 points for him. They need this. Tries again. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Staying active. Jokic is one of the best offensive rebounders in the game.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Now, here's MP. 25 points in the game. Markkanen, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Markkanen's got 6 in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
George dishes to MP. Nice move. And the dunk by MP.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. MP looking around. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to George. Markkanen a screen on Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. And Markkanen throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Now here's Hardaway. He has 5. Murray for 3. MP grabs the miss.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He dropped 56 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, we have seen Markkanen accept more and more responsibility over time. What a dominant scorer.
Gordon with the screen for Murray. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 7 now in this quarter.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
A premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slippage.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans depart in free agency over the years. They got to wonder who will step up, but it often takes young players a little longer at the defensive end.
Stan, teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had 2 guys who shot the ball well from 3 and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the 3. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the 3, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
And it's Jokic missing.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
MP passes to Filipowski. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Lob pass to Gordon. The rebound by Collier.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now, here's Watson. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Brown the pass to Jokic. Misses from close range.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Inside. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by MP. Nurkic has got his first bucket in this one. Brown deciding where to go with it. Jokic finds Brown. Back to Jokic. Fires away from way outside. They grab their own miss. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP.
Well, that's the thing about Jokic. He makes you work defensively.
Nuggets making a change here. MP's checked in. Murray's checked in for Denver. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Peyton Watson. Murray out there with Brown. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Drother in at the 3 spot. 5 to shoot. Watson the screen. Murray, good.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Here's MP. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. MP's got 33.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Jokic against MP. Step back shot and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It's tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. So as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis.
MP against Johnson. MP passes to Baylor. Down low. Denver grabs the miss. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Jazz leading by 21. MP right side. Makes it off the glass. MP's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wanted to.
A baseline J. And that one drops for him.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Screen by MP. And we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory is not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
MP against Johnson to the paint. Here's Gordon. Utah with the rebound. Lepowski's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's MP, and he drops it in from the low post. MP's got 37.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Murray finds Jokic. It doesn't go for him. Good defense by MP. With the drive, and MP throws it down.
Man, what a luxury for MP to have handles like that to get himself open.
Murray, the pass to Johnson. To the inside. Jokic kicks to Johnson. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Bailey. Utah has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. MP with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Bailey passes to MP. To the middle. Here's Filipowski. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Jokic against Nurkic. To stop the drought. That misses off the backboard.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
He gets that one. MP's got 41.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Jokic a screen. Murray the pass to Jokic, and here is Johnson. Over to the wing. Nurkic against Jokic. Shoots over Nurkic, and it's Jokic missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Lebowski passes to MP. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. MP's got 43 points. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Jazz.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
MP with it. So it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
A marquee matchup on national television between MP and Nikola Jokic, and MP, you came out on top.
Right?
In your social media videos, you say these kind of matchups are important to MVP voters. What do you think they learned from tonight's results?
I think they learned that this team is legit. We got a lot of respect for Jokic in there. But we got an MVP caliber guy too. And we can hang with anyone. MP out.
There you have it.